You're still tuned in to News and Views with myself, Salailo Makwidiri. The time is almost a minute before the top of the hour, 9. And we're going to be shifting our lens now to something many of us care about, travel, global commerce, and savings that is paired with convenience. And joining us now is Sumeshion Chetty, General Manager IT at Baraka Bank, to give us more insight on their newly launched Vivere resident foreign currency account. It's a smart Sharia compliant banking solution that lets South Africans and global citizens hold and transact in 6 major foreign currencies using a single Visa enabled card. So, whether you travel frequently or send money abroad, or you shop online or want to lock in favorable exchange rates ahead of time, especially now with the December holidays around the corner, this interview is definitely for you. And we're going to be getting insight now from Sumeshion Chetty. Sumeshion, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to News and Views. Really appreciate you giving us the time.
Thank you very much. Lovely to be here.
Let's jump right into it. The Vivere account, what's it all about? What is it, and why should people get it?
Thanks very much. What is Vivere? I think it's a new product offering that Baraka Bank has now introduced. There's been a lot of social media activity around it, and I'm sure there's lots of questions around it. I think you've summed it up very nicely. It is really a multi-currency product that the bank has offered. It's something called a resident foreign currency account. It's different from a travel card or forex notes. It's actually an account that individuals will hold, and it has the ability to have 6 different currencies, or has the ability to give individuals the ability to hold 6 different currencies in that single account. It has the 3 majors, being the dollar, the euro, and the pound. And then we've also introduced other currencies such as the Saudi riyal, the Turkish lira, and the dirham into that stable. So effectively, it's exactly that. It's what the word says, a resident foreign currency account. It's an account that holds foreign currency. It works like a normal bank account. Effectively, you'll be able to download a mobile banking app from the App Store. You'll be given a account number. So anyone that banks with Baraka at the moment knows that our account numbers sort of start with 786. The new product that we've launched, our account numbers are starting with 123. And 123 was very intentional. Obviously, the logic behind this is we want to make this as simple as 123. It will be a work in progress to get there, and I think that's the intent behind it, is to create that convenience and ease for customers. If I can just add one more point to this, is it's not like a foreign currency note or a travel card where there's certain restrictions in terms of when you can purchase currency. So if you travel often and if you need foreign currency notes, you actually need to have a trip booked, you need to have a plane ticket. Only 60 days before you leave can you actually purchase the currency. 30 days after you get back into the country, you're supposed to return that currency. So this product actually takes away all of that administration. You can purchase currency at your convenience when you believe the rate is best for you for any upcoming trips that you may have. So yeah, that's really what the Vivere foreign account is all about, introduced by Baraka Bank.
I think this one's very, very important to note for a typical South African who's working here, or does a lot of traveling, or does business abroad even. How simple is it to get started with Vivere? What documents are required, and just how fast can one access the card and have it activated?
Sure. It's actually quite a simple process. So we've built the product, as I've mentioned, 1, 2, 3. The theme and concept of being as simple as possible is really the theme that we've tried to take through the entire product. If you'd like the product, effectively, there's a link that you can visit. It's called welcome.albaraka.co.za. You fill out the form. It's an online form. You require your identity document. You need a proof of address, and you require your tax number. If you've got those 3 documents with you, it's a simple 10-minute process, online application. Once you've completed the application, we vet the documents that you've sent us, and within 24 hours, you'll receive an email with a link to download the application and log in with your updated details. When you log into the new application, you'll see your 123 account number. You can then go to any bank that you have funds in. You can do a normal EFT into that account. It goes into your Rand account within that product, and from there you can then purchase any of the currencies that you want. So within 24 hours, you'll be able to start purchasing currency.
You mentioned that the card supports around 6 currencies already. You mentioned the dollar, I think the euro, the pound, the Turkish lira, amongst others. Why were these ones chosen specifically, and are there plans to expand?
It's an excellent question. So we obviously are not the first in the market with a multi-currency product. We know our clients, the bank as a whole is really there to ensure that we provide Sharia compliant alternatives to clients. So we needed to make sure that we could put a product into the market that at least met the minimum requirements that would offer clients the alternative to conventional banking. So the dollar, the euro, and the pound are almost your baseline currencies that you'd need to have just to put a product into the market to make it feasible. We then assessed our market and our clientele. As you know, Turkey is a very high uh, travel destination for many people in South Africa. And when we assessed the currency offerings that we do in terms of our notes, we found a lot of our customers travel to Turkey, and that's why the Turkish lira came in. And as you know, with Hajj and Umrah being almost foundational pillars of the Islamic community, Saudi is a destination that almost everyone will travel to at some point in time in their life. And I think the Saudi riyal was then a no-brainer. And in terms of the dirham, if you live in South Africa right now, it's very difficult to get anywhere in the world without at least going through the Middle East one way or the other. I mean, most of the major international airlines take you through Dubai or Doha. And that's why we said the dirham may be the best alternative for people that are in transit. Um, let's be honest, the Middle East in itself is a high travel destination as it stands. But even people in transit to Europe, to America, generally will go through the Middle East. And that's why we've added the dirham into the stable of currencies. With regards to new currencies, absolutely. I think we've obviously created a baseline product. We will take feedback from our clients. In fact, we've already got questions around things like the Indian rupee, the Chinese renminbi. Those will all now be assessed in terms of the product offering and whether it's something we can then add to continue to build and enhance this product as the weeks go by.
No, most definitely. And I think, as I was reading on it, one of the things that really stood out for me and is advertised as a benefit is the value protection aspect of it. So basically locking in favorable exchange rates in advance. How big a difference can this make for travelers or business people or expats, for instance, especially given, just how volatile the rand has been in recent years?
Absolutely. So I think your last statement was exactly the point that the rand is volatile. I think we know that. We've seen it. I mean, the dollar has ranged from low 17s to high 19s, even touching the 20 rand to the dollar mark at one stage. So I think the point of the product, the ability to lock in a rate early, gives clients the ability to have choice. So you as an individual can then, if you know you've got a trip coming up and you need to purchase dollars or euros or pounds or any of the other currencies for that matter, you can keep an eye on the market. And when you believe the rate is best for you, you can then purchase. And it's not about trying to time the market because we know it's very difficult to do. But the minute you're comfortable with the amount that you're going to spend to facilitate your travel, that allows you to lock in that rate in advance and then obviously have the funds available at that rate whenever you travel. So it gives you a level of certainty when you travel. The other side of this is there are aspirational travelers that may not have traveled before that are saving towards a trip. And as you've probably seen with the exchange rate over the last 10 years deteriorating, yes, it's been up and down, but for the most part, it's always weakened against currencies like the dollar. If you're looking at a trip in 3 years' time, or 4 years' time, or 5 years' time, and you want to start putting away a little bit of money each month towards that trip, this product will allow you to do that. And the advantage of it is you don't need to keep it in rands. You can actually keep it in the currency for that trip that you've always wanted to do. So it gives you, again, that flexibility and freedom that you might need to enable that trip and that travel that you want to continue with.
Lastly, before I let you go, Sumeshion, for someone that's listening right now, they are considering of getting this product. What message do you have for them? And just sell it. Just give the best of it.
So if anyone's interested in it, there's nothing to lose in trying out the product. We've brought it in at a very minimal cost point. It's $10 a year. $10 a year at the moment is 170 rand a year, which is what's it, 12 rand a month type of thing. So it's really, you don't have anything to lose. Come try it out. A lot of people may be skeptical about obviously putting money in. Will it work? I know there's been a lot of queries that come about to say, listen, when I go overseas, there's certain places that need cash, but that's fine because it's a card. You simply, when you land at the airport, you take the card, you put it into an ATM, you withdraw the funds, and you've got your cash available. So you have the flexibility of doing both. The big advantage is obviously security. You know, if you take foreign currency notes, and I don't know if you travel often, but if you do, I mean, when I take currency with me, I normally keep a little bit of currency in my pocket, a little bit in my backpack. I keep some in my hotel room just in case something goes wrong and I lose it, just to be safe. This way, it's protected on a card with a PIN, so you know your money is secure. If your card does get lost, you can log onto the app, you can quickly disable the card. You can then tokenize another virtual card and start using that on a Samsung device. So you're given that flexibility and freedom and security for the most part. And that's the real big selling point of this, is that yes, if you're taking a little bit of currency just for spending, notes is fine, but you have to be willing to do the administration of coming into the bank, picking up the currency, etc., etc. But if you are looking to travel and pay for your hotels overseas and it's large quantities, and if you don't want to carry that high amount of physical notes around, this card offers the perfect balance because it gives you that security associated with a normal Visa card. And because it's a Visa card, it's accepted anywhere that a Visa card is accepted. So any Visa card that's accepted, this card will be accepted in the same locations. So that's really why I think anyone that is interested in it, please give us a call, speak to our customer services division, visit our website, or as I mentioned, go to welcome.albaraka.co.za and you'll be able to onboard yourself through the process. So give it a try and give us feedback, because we really are looking for our clients to help us build and enhance this product to make it one of the best in the market. So yeah, thank you very much.
There you go. IT General Manager at Baraka Bank, Sumeshion Chetty. Thank you so much for chatting to us. And I think this is a really, really wonderful product. And we hope our listeners do get it, especially now. People are going to be traveling, holidays, everyone is all over the place. So I think it's a really, really wonderful concept that you guys have come up with. Really appreciate giving us your time.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
With that, we're going to take a quick break. News and views continues after this.